What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be just a little short video, short, sweet, to the point. I just want to talk about some updates and I guess the Pokemon hobby and some updates in the channel and what's going on moving forward and some changes that are coming. Some good changes, some maybe bad changes, who knows? But anyway, I just want to just jump right in. I'm sure you guys have already seen or heard about this, but Walmart is actually putting a purchase limit on all of their trading cards. So Pokemon cards, sports cards, Magic cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards will all be limits to like 5 per person. So this is the policy change right here. So it says effective November 5th, which was yesterday, customers may purchase a maximum of 5 packs or boxes of trading cards per policy. And they said they're making the change so that fans and people can have more access to cards, which really they're making the change because we all saw that viral video and it was a really bad look on Walmart. So they put those changes in place. Now, yesterday was the official day that the policy went in place where it's 5 per customer. And as luck would have it, I actually was at a Walmart during a restock. My Walmart just so happens to restock on Wednesdays, the 5 limit purchase day or whatever limit day. So I went to Walmart, watched the restock happen. I was waiting in line and I was a little late, so I was pretty far behind the line. There was a bunch of people, and basically I witnessed that yes, there is in fact a limit. That is true. There is a limit of 5 items per customer, and it doesn't matter what they are. It's not like 5 packs and 5 ETBs. It's 5 anything. If you're buying anything trading card related, like sports cards, Pokemon cards, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, whatever, Yu-Gi-Oh, anything card related, if you scan more than 5 items, a error message will pop up on the cash register that you're using, and basically it will say like you cannot purchase any more of this item, and it makes a manager come by and puts a code in, and the manager basically has to come by and put a code in, and the manager would just be like, hey, you can only buy 5 of this, whatever, sorry about your luck. But what I saw happen was immediately within the first second of the restock happening, people were already finding workarounds. And I thought a little bit about if I should have recorded this and post about it or talk about it. And I really didn't want to talk about it because I didn't want to let people know that there are workarounds, because if you guys know me, I'm extremely anti-scalper. It's the most dog water thing you can possibly do, and it sucks. But I did feel like it was important to talk about because maybe Walmart can like stricken their policy. Basically, it only lets you charge for 5 items at a time. Okay, so what I found these people were doing immediately was, because I was pretty blown away on how many people were buying way more than 5 items immediately, even though they knew there was a new limit in place. And what was happening was they were buying, say for example, they grabbed 10 items. You go to the self-checkout, and if there's you count out 5 items, you scan 5 items, you pay for it, you scan 5 items again, and you pay for it. And no one stops you, and the system doesn't stop you because you're technically making 2 separate purchases, because it's only a limit of 5 per purchase. So if you're buying more than 5, you just check out twice, which honestly kind of sucks that they can do that. What's supposed to happen is the employees are supposed to watch you, and they're supposed to notice like, hey, you're doing more than what you're supposed to. Stop doing that. But it's Walmart. I mean, come on. The employees, they don't live for Walmart. You know, Walmart is making pennies off of their backs. Who cares? They're not going to enforce it. They seriously don't care. I also had one person who checked out and scanned more than 5 items, I guess by mistake, or he was testing to see if they could actually buy more than 5 items. And when they got to the 6th item, the register got flagged and a manager had to come over, and the manager came over and put his code in, and just said, here you go, and allowed him to scan the rest of his stuff, no problem. So he scanned like, I don't know, more than 5. I would say like 8 to 10 items with with no effort, because the manager just put the code in and said, I don't care, go ahead and scan the rest of it. So there is a limit in place. It's not really that hard to get around, and it seems like the Walmart employees aren't really trying to be that strict. Now it is brand new, so more changes and more updates can come in the future, and it's most likely that these employees didn't really know about the new limit or didn't really care, and it's really not on them. It's not their fault. These are grown men most of the time, and they should know how to act, and they should be courteous to others. If you're standing in line with 20 people behind you and there's a restock and there's only like, I was gonna say 100, but if there's like 30 packs on the shelf and there's 20 people behind you, like, grabbing all the packs is just like the dirtiest, scumbaggiest thing you can possibly do. So yes, there are limits in place, and within seconds, people were already finding workarounds, and the limits policy was not really being upheld by the employees. But hopefully that changes in the future. And all of that to transition as, speaking of future, I'm actually changing my upload schedule. Yes, that's right. That might come as a shock for you guys, but probably should have started with this because most people are probably clicked away by this point. But that's kind of the point of Yap and Listen, is just yap and listen. I'm just talking. But yeah, as the school year is progressing, lots of new activities are opening up. As you guys know, I do have 2 kids. I do have a wife. My kids are both homeschooled. So we keep them in a lot of activities. So we just started a whole bunch of new activities, which they run like early afternoon, right after I get off work, around like 4 to like 7:30 ish, which is normally the time where I would get off work and I'd have like an hour or hour and a half to record something. And then I record everything off my phone. So if I have like an hour of free time to record, I could just bring my phone with me anywhere. And while the kids are playing sports or they're in their music classes or whatever classes, I can kind of sit out in the parking lot or sit there with them, and I can edit the videos on my phone, which has been normally what I do. But now we just picked up a few extra things. So now it's like I get home and we have other stuff to do. So it's getting to the point where I can't take the time to properly record things that I wanted, because I'm actually starting to put way more effort into videos now. And instead of doing videos that take an hour to 2 hours to film, I'm actually doing ones that span over the course of like days, sometimes even like 2 or 3 days. And it's taking a lot more effort, and to properly work on that, I need a lot more time, and I don't want to take that time away from my kids or my family, especially during the week. So what I'm going to end up doing now is I'm going to still do daily videos like I've been doing. I try to do 3 long videos or more a week. More is always better, but I try to shoot for at least 3 long videos. And those long videos I'm going to be posting at 12 p.m. EST. Okay, that's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's like lunch break for everybody around here in my area. And the reason I want to post long videos earlier is simply the fact that I've talked to a lot of creators. And I have a different like YouTube channel that I just browse for personal use. And very coincidentally, almost everybody I'm subscribed to all post their videos at exactly 12. And a lot of creators say that's like a good idea of where you should start posting is 12 p.m. So I'm going to start doing that for long form videos. But for short form videos, I'm going to go later in the day, much later, at around 9:30 p.m. EST. And again, just using my own statistics, I have seen, because most of the time when I post twice a day, I would post a long form video at 6:30, and then I would post a short form video around like 8 or 9. And I have seen that, especially with shorts on YouTube, this has nothing to do with like TikTok or Instagram. TikTok and Instagram analytics are all over the place. It really seems like you're just throwing fish, like shooting fish in a barrel, seeing what sticks with Instagram and TikTok. I have no idea how their algorithm works or how to get extra views. It seems like it's all completely random. But for YouTube, it seems like YouTube is way more schedule and consistent based. And it seems like time of day really affects how your views will play out. So what I've come to find out using my analytics and talking to some other friends who are content creators, it seems like posting shorts later at night is like the move, I guess. So going forward, I'm going to be posting shorts at 9:30 EST, and if I have a video that I want to do like a long form video, I will be posting that at 12 p.m. EST. So I really hope that this kind of wide range gives hopefully it fits you guys, the viewers. So obviously that's extremely important. I really hope you guys enjoy the new upload schedule. And it's kind of, think of it this way: if I'm uploading too late at night, you can see it first thing in the morning and maybe start a routine. But I do want to start consistently doing 12 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. So hopefully it works out good. This is a trial and error. All these classes are all temporary. They're only for like 2 or 3 months. So if we need to switch back, and we can. So we're just gonna, this whole YouTube thing is still new. I'm still learning all the time. I try to make improvements to every video I make, and I try to be open with you guys to show you my findings and my experiences and share that with you guys. So hopefully you guys can use some of this knowledge, and I don't know, maybe it helps. Okay, but I'm finding that shorts seem to perform way better late at night. And if you can go back to my videos and see it yourself if you don't believe me. I've been opening up one pack of prismatic for like 2 weeks, I guess, and I've titled the video the exact same every single video, and I've captioned it and tagged it the exact same every single video, and I've uploaded it at different times to see which performs better. And it just seems like later in the day, around like 8:30 to 9:30, is when shorts really pop off. And for long form videos, it seems like that's the opposite. It seems like the earlier the better for long form videos. So we're gonna give that a shot and see how it goes. Anyway, that's me. I just decided to yap for a little bit, give you guys some updates and let you know my findings on the new policy changes from Walmart. But I appreciate you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and leave a comment below. Does this new schedule work out for you? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Let me know. It's literally entirely based on you guys. So if you guys don't like that, I can find something else that works for you, and we can, try to make it work. Who knows? Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe, and why don't you come here? Give me a kiss.